Warning: the following content may contain elements that are not suitable for some audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to a diverse world. We are playing a map by mapper 3-minute time challenge. And this road, very interesting. You typically don't see it where it's only like two small paved things. I think I see a green sign. No, that's a green truck. Alright. Already fucking up. We're off to a good start. We're off to a very good start. Feels Southeast Asian, maybe even South Pacific. Haven't said South Pacific in a long time. We are on the left-hand side of the road, so that definitely does change a few things. We don't typically end up here in a place that looks like this. That could cause some problems. We do have a sign right here. Just want to double check there's nothing important on there, although it doesn't matter if there was. We wouldn't be able to read it. I'm hoping we could find a website. There's a good chance we won't. A thing we might be able to find, which is right here. Director of, I don't know, that's probably his whole name. Or, this is a city. I'm thinking. I'm probably going to stick with Southeast Asia. Now, I believe that Thailand is right hand. I believe. I do also believe Malaysia is right hand. So we got to be careful in where we do guess because of the fact that we're on the left. Okay, we have a blank location there. No flags or anything being found yet, which means we're probably not in Laos. They have flags fucking everywhere. Now that looks like names and towns in Malaysia. Come on, don't fuck with me. Not today. Not today. Fuck. We got 40 seconds left. We might as well make the map big. Spend some of our precious time doing that. But Malaysian, they don't drive on the left. I don't believe Thailand does either. Probably not Cambodia. I don't think they have anything. I think we just guess random place Indonesia. I don't even remember if Indonesia drives on the left. Fuck, man. Not exactly how I wanted to start this. Clearly. It happens. We're kind of in the middle of nowhere. We really didn't find anything too important. And now we get to a nice city that we would have definitely found something. Close. We're in the Semarang, well, near Semarang, Central Java, which I believe is part of Indonesia. I could be wrong. Pretty sure it is. So at least we got the general area correct. I'm going to say we got the country correct as well. But we're about 1,000 kilometers off. The white arrows, that's what's throwing me off. In the United States, these are yellow. Black and yellow. I think it just stands out a little bit more. The fact that it's white doesn't mean we can't be in the United States. Well, that 40 kilometer an hour sign does. And how do I know it's kilometers? Because it's the circle. We don't do that in the United States. Good chance we could be in Canada. If we're on the left-hand side of the road, we can change our guess to Australia, which it does look like we are on the left because of where people are parking. Usually that means we're parking on the left. So then we can change our guess to Australia, New Zealand, England, Scotland, Wales. I believe based on the cars, though, Australia's probably one of our better bets. Lifeline. Yeah, alright. Everything's in English. We could probably forget about Wales and Scotland. Only because they don't always use English. So then we're looking at, essentially, to the Pacific Highway M1. So Australia or New Zealand. Now the Pacific Highway is probably on their west, well, not the west, the east coast. Here's M1. So now we know for sure we're in Australia. To the south of us is a town called Waterford. fucking help us one bit. Alright, but we know we're not on M1 yet. It looks like, does A1 turn into M1, the Princess Highway? It looks like it. It looks like they don't coexist. Which might actually be pretty important. Here's M1, right here. Does it do anything here? It does not. It looks like it just ends. Well, it just turns into A1 and A48. So it's got to be north, then. We got to be up here a little bit. I don't think we will... Actually, there's still A1, so maybe it is A1 as well. We got to also look for Waterford. I was hoping it was going to be big enough that we'd be able to pick it out from up here. It doesn't look like it is, but maybe we just haven't found it yet. Hopefully. God damn, I saw this and I thought it said water. Water is very important. That's why the majority of Australians live near the coast. If you check out like a population density map, all around the coast, there's like little to no people on the interior of Australia, which is amazing to me. Alright, so it's definitely closer to Brisbane. 68.6. You guys guess Brisbane. Can we find Waterford south? I just want to see if it existed, or if we... Well, imagine that our guess is like right next to Waterford. Yeah, not finding anything. I'm also going faster than I normally would have, mainly because now we know a general area where it should be, instead of just looking. What do we even guess? Geoguessr? Alright. And I'm not finding Waterford anywhere, but it happens. It definitely does. It's probably a major city south of us somewhere. But I'm glad we were able to use that to our advantage and kind of figure out that we were, in fact, in Australia. Obviously, then we found the road numbers, but that changes everything. This, however, I already saw the meter signs. We could already forget the United States. There's the red house that makes me want to guess fucking Sweden. I was planning to guess a Nordic country. However, I was going to mention that it could also be Russia. Mainly because of the tree setup and the way the road is. But definitely reminds me of our consistent guesses in the Nordic countries. I couldn't tell you why. I think one day we decided that this is what it felt like to be in a Nordic country. We got it right, and then ever since then we've kind of kept it up. I'm thinking Sweden. Now we have played a country-specific location for all of these before. This time around, we're probably not going to be able to use any of that to our advantage. We really got good with road numbers in the Nordic countries, and I don't think we're going to find any of those today. Kind of feels like we're in the back roads. I do see a sign coming up. Okay, no, that changes everything. I don't see any road numbers, but we got two names. We got Tolja and Sakudravi. The second name being something that doesn't make sense to me. That's the GE symbol. And then T-Hara. But no road numbers. Doesn't exactly help us. Let's just middle. Start off in the middle. Start off down and work our way up. Tolja is probably going to be the easiest thing to find. But we could also look for something that looks like sauerkraut, I guess. Best way to remember it. Now, I don't know if we're in Sweden for a fact, but it feels to me like I would expect Sweden to feel like. We've been wrong before when it comes to stuff like this, plenty of times. We have plenty of experience in being wrong, which makes us feel a little bit better when we're right. But it's probably going to be a random bullshit island in the middle of bumblefuck nowhere. And you guys are going to be like, come on, Maff, you didn't know this island existed? And then I'm going to claim that it was just created and that never existed before, ever. And then I'm like, what is it? The Mandela effect. That it's never existed, and it's only because of the Mandela effect that it exists. And you guys are crazy, and it's going to be amazing. It's going to be a great conversation. But yeah, not finding Tolja anywhere. Granted, we're only looking in one spot. Alright, let's just stand right here. Stand our ground. North Finland. Alright, yeah, we would have had told you if we actually went out of Sweden. However, we did not. Excuse me. Alright. Up, roads right here. Ooh. Limerick. That is somewhere in the UK. That I can tell you. North 20, no idea where N20 is. But it's got to be somewhere either in Ireland. Very possible. But these, Blarney, that's Ireland. Blarney Castle. I've been there. I don't remember where it was. Fuck. Here's Limerick. Alright. There we go. Easy. Now, Blarney is 18 miles. Cork is to the south, which is down here. It doesn't show Dublin anywhere. But let's see if we can't find a place called Mallow, which is 10 kilometers. Or Blarney, which is 18. Now, I forget how long it was. It's got to be over 10 years now. Oh my god. Getting fucking old. I went to Blarney Castle. My sister, my oldest sister, did a semester abroad, and she decided she was going to go to Ireland. I believe she went to Cork. All the way down here. And then when we went to visit her, we went to England, and then we went to Ireland. Went to Blarney Castle and kissed the fucking stone. It was great. My mom thought I was gonna fucking die. I loved it. Cause you gotta sit down on the side of the fucking top of the castle, lean backwards and down to kiss the Blarney stone, and then you're supposed to get like the gift of gab, where you're supposed to talk well, which clearly don't fucking got that. But then as you like leave, like they're like, you want to take a picture? And you're like, fine, sure. Now here's the thing. I'm really tall, alright? Here's Blarney. I'm like pretty fucking tall. So these castles in the medieval days weren't exactly built for people like me. Alright? I'm about 6'5". Granted, 10 years ago, 11 years ago, I was probably like 6'3". I think this is a good spot, by the way. I didn't fit in the castles, alright? The typical height when these castles were built was like 5'3", 5'4". Maybe I'm a little bit wrong. But most of the doorways there were 6 foot. I had to like duck and crouch to go in places, which apparently was amazing to some people. They've never seen that before in their lives. Or actually by an intersection. So, yeah, oh, okay. No, I think we're like right here. I think we actually have a great guess. So people were like amazed. Yeah, baby! What a fucking guess. Love it. Love it. But, so, I'm hanging off the edge. Not as far as most people do. So, my back is like curled up. It was amazing. Okay, we're in South America. But people wanted to take pictures of me kissing the stone because I literally wasn't gonna fall because of how great it was. I don't know. Terrible story. I get it. Oh no, wait, Europa? Ooh. I don't want to change my guess. I'm still thinking South America. I couldn't tell you why. It's probably that sign. Actually, there's a billboard back here. But yeah, if you guys have ever been to Ireland, have you ever been to Blarney Castle? I think I could probably find some pictures. Maybe I'll put one up, Facebook or Twitter. I don't know. I'll see if I can find them. But this is years ago, man. Years. Oh God. Nothing on this sign that would actually help us, unless those colors mean something important. But I doubt it. Same thing on the other side. The only thing that's throwing me off is the Nuevo. That's just new, so something's new here. The Ministry of Transportation. Yeah, it's in Spanish. Still thinking South America because this doesn't feel like Mexico. I don't know if it's the mountain. I guess it could be some of the Central American countries, but we'll just pretend that we don't know that. The fact that it says Nuevo, though, that's what's throwing me the fuck off, man. I want to see what that billboard says. Doesn't really show us too much. That actually has a city seal on it. Can we follow this truck, beat the man, rip him out of his truck, and read what the seal says? No, it's not going to let us. Alright. And it's not letting us go around the circle. It doesn't help us. So we've spent 2 minutes looking at Nuevo and nothing else. We're in a good spot, guys. We really are. Commercial Automotive Perez. Actually, there's a city called Perez. I forget if it was Peru. Is it Peru? No. Alright. I don't think it's Chile. Where we've seen a place called Perez before. I don't remember where. I don't remember fucking where. I don't even know if it would be a good guess to guess Perez, right? God. Alright. We're going to come to... It's got to be a guess. We got 10 seconds. We really can't do too much. Outside of Cusco. Yeah, we fucking suck. Alright, we fucking suck, man. Terrible place. Ends up being Ecuador. Alright. So clearly Perez didn't matter. I don't think I would have ever figured out it was Ecuador. You guys got a perfect score on this one. Place called Otavolo. Alright. I don't think that... was that on the sign? I don't think it was. So we had one good location. One. That's because of Blarney. Australia wasn't bad. The Blarney Castle. Dope. Let's check out the full results. Come on, load, baby, load. We got 7, guys. I'm loving it. Aphelion coming in first place, 24-7. Followed by Martin, 23. Alex Delame at 25. I was going to call it 25. Tapperus T at 19.3. Adam Smith at 19.16. Boy King Maff at 18. And Debre at 17. That's not a typical Debre score, Debre. I don't get it. Were you just fucking around, running out of time? Or are you getting a little rusty? But it's all good. Everything works out for the better. Everyone did pretty good. The average score in Diverse World, I believe, is 14. So it doesn't matter how bad we did in comparison. Everyone's doing above average. And above average is better than average. Always remember that. But thank you all so much for being here. I had a blast doing it today. Looking forward to this week. I do gotta say, I'm gonna start telling you guys now. Next Monday, a week from today, is Memorial Day in the United States. I don't believe it's a holiday celebrated anywhere else. The issue is, at work, it's either going to be extremely busy or extremely slow. There's a chance I won't get a break to do a video next week. It all depends on the weather. If we have a very nice day, we're going to be slow as fuck. If it's going to be cloudy with some chances of rain, we aren't going to stop working the entire 13 hours we're there. So, I will keep you guys posted, but there's a good chance we're going to do a video Sunday into Monday. So, I'm going to have to record it Sunday night, which I hope you guys don't mind. But I'll keep you guys posted as things progress during the week and we get a better forecast. Because as of right now, I believe they're saying it's going to be sunny. But I believe there were some scattered clouds that they were saying might be there. But clearly, it's the weather people, right? They can't predict things a week in advance. So the closer we get to that Monday, the more of an idea I'll have. There should be a video on Monday. It's just whether or not it's going to be recorded on Monday or on Sunday. So I'll let you guys know. I'll keep you posted. If I find any of the photos from Ireland, I'll throw them up on Facebook and Twitter. But I do look forward to seeing you guys all tomorrow for another episode. Have a good rest of your day. And bye-bye.